Yo, yo. What it do, man?
Loving the prospect out of here, man.
Yeah, man, I'm digging it, man. We're at the Prospect store, man, on Broad Street with the homie N9N23 Prime. This is another edition of Community Conversations with none other than myself, Thomas Mundy.
That's work. Loving the prospect out of here, never need to validate the studio. Tapped in, you know what I mean? About to put on some game, you dig? This the lead single I'll be taking, you dig? But the single's coming out, we gonna get into all that. Chop it up, time talk.
Yeah, man, this is nice, man. I love what you did to this joint, man. This joint look good, bro.
Appreciate that, for sure, man. Welcome to Never Need a Validation Studio, born successful records with dreams come true, you dig? What's happening with it, dog? Talk to me, man.
Yeah, man. I've been watching you for a while, man. Like for the last year and a half, man. Just checking out your work, man, and just admiring, your process, man, and your progress.
Appreciate that, for sure.
You know what I mean? So I just kind of wanted to come down here and talk with you today, kind of dig into that brain, man, and
Nah, for sure. Let's
see what's going on.
Yeah.
We in the studio now. You know what I'm saying? And it's a vibe, bro. I like it, man. That's your joint playing in the background?
Yeah, man, the Wake Up Session. It just dropped as an EP I put together, end of last year. Feel me? We in the studio just cutting out records. My new producer, new team, new vibes, new energy. Grand opening other studio in the store, you feel me? Just capturing the moment like a picture. Artists painting pictures, you feel me? So just making sure the people can see the colors we see and the hues we see, dig?
Yeah, man, I like this whole vibe you got going on, you know what I'm saying? Just the atmosphere, man, you know what I'm saying? Blended in with the music, you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
You know what I mean? For real, this shit make me want to get on some cool shit, you know? Word. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Word, so this project, what we listening to now, this the wake up session, right?
Yeah, this is actually the second wake up session, dropping February 14th, but the next, this is called the next wake up session. The first wake up session just dropped January 2nd, 2023. And it's going stupid right now, you know what I mean? Like 200,000 plus streams, playlist curated, short film going crazy as far as the visual. We just dropped that, you know what I mean? It's at like 5.8K. You know what I mean, within one day. These are organic views and organic work, you know what I mean? Just spreading the word of mouth and running ads, you feel me? Not buying views and nothing like that. Even the singles doing like 30, 40,000 views, you know what I mean? Organically, you feel me?
Yeah.
So, I Think I Love Her also just hit 132K, you feel me? In a month worth of streaming, worth of ad work, you feel me?
I Think I Love Her. That was the single, right?
Yeah, it's saying we're gonna redrop too. I got a surprise for you. I've been saying stuff about it on social media and shit, but about to drop a like part 2 type joint, you know what I mean? Like gonna drop a single from the album coming out in September. You feel me? And also the remaster of I Think I Love Her.
You shot a video to that, right?
Yeah, we shot a video that I Think I Love Her in here. You know what I mean? Before we renovated, turned it to a studio. So.
Well, let's cut into that.
All right, talk to me. Yeah.
923. I always run from relationships, falling in love, man, I hate this shit. Pretty girl, but she going wild. From a small town where it goes down. Came to the big city, got turned down. Living life too fast, now she burned out. On the farm, she's a cattle to the herd now. She belong to the streets, oh yeah. Always in need of something. Can't give her what she needs, she's running away. Don't fall too deep in love. She plotting, she schemes on those with a bag who ball. Don't buy what she wants, she gon' throw a fit. Bad little bitch, shawty mean and thick. Iced on my baby, now she lit. Might let her, my baby, Trapping out these babies. I think I love her. She say you don't love me, nigga, you don't love me, nigga, you don't love me. I think I love her. She say you don't love me, nigga, you don't love me, nigga, you don't love me. I know I love her. She say you don't love me, nigga, you don't love me, nigga, you don't love me. I know I love her. She say you don't love me, nigga, you don't love me, nigga, you don't love me.
So this is like part two, so the reawakening, you know what I'm saying, so
Yeah,
to speak.
yeah, for sure.
Word, I'm digging that whole vibe. Like, what was the, the concept behind that? Like,
New energy, you know what I mean? Evolving, waking up to my higher self, trying to wake the people up to higher vibrations. Just shedding, you feel me? Like the caterpillar going to a butterfly.
or
Like,
you such a contradiction, man. Like, everything about you is kind of abstract.
yeah, for sure.
For real, for real. Like, when a person first encounter you, their first impression would be that you probably was a rapper.
Yeah,
You
nah,
know,
no doubt.
you know what I'm saying? You know,
Artists, you
yeah,
dig?
but you're a whole artist because you rap and you sing
Yeah,
and you spoken word kind of. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
no
So
doubt. And we get the business clear, not to cut across you. You know what I mean? Like you say, the business is a bonus.
yeah,
Love first, you know what I mean?
word.
So we operating out of love with this shit.
How would you describe your style if you had to put it into words? Like,
Southern trap soul, futuristic, you know what I mean? Authentic, raw, pure, you know what I mean? Breath of fresh air, transformative, you feel me? Like energy based, electromagnetic energy, you feel me? Like electrifying shit like that. Yeah.
word. Hey, yo, you so laid back and calm. Man, how old you is, man?
27, man. About to be 28 in March, you did?
27 years old, man.
Yeah,
Hey, yo, man, that's dope, man.
for sure.
That's very dope, man. There's so many layers to you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I enter your establishment, I had to walk through the store.
Hmm.
So I was peeping the shoes, the
Yeah.
merch. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk a little bit about that. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. So store name prospect, yeah, prospect mean the most likely to succeed. So it's basically a brand hub. People can put their shit in here if they got, they 1099 straight, their taxes in order, their LLC in order. We can do partnerships because that's really what I'm about, Trying to make people see and understand that we doing some major shit like it's a hub, Also, I call it the Trap Target, Trap Walmart. You dig? It's a studio, sneaker store with consignment. You dig what I'm saying? Not buy, sell, trade. Just awesome. You come here, you get the gear from the team, or get the gear from somebody who investing in themselves like an IPO. You can buy some sneaks. You come here, book a studio session, high quality studio sound. You dig? Also, never know what might happen here. Who you might see, who you might run into. Like I said, it's a hub most importantly for people to like grow if they're really into it. You know what I mean? We do like a lot of teaching here, a lot of knowledge, a lot of giving. You know what I mean? It ain't about take. Yeah, it's about replenishing the land like we always talk about.
Yeah.
You feel me? Giving back.
Wow.
So philanthropy work,
Yeah.
God work. So
Yeah, and it's cool that you put it like that. Because a lot of times, man, when people think about giving back, they always talking about, they think it's a monetary type situation. But the knowledge is way more valuable than any monetary, gift that you can
no
give a
doubt.
person. Because if you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. But if you teach him how to fish, he eat for the
For a
rest of his life.
lifetime. Yeah.
So, I like the fact that education is kind of like the foundation of what y'all doing down here, man. That's dope. Especially with y'all being in the heart of VCU.
Definitely.
You know
Basically
what I
in the
mean?
heart of Richmond. For
You
real.
know, I came down here and talked to you one day, man, and you was like, this the new nexus, man, the center of the universe, man. You know what I'm saying? I think that's dope, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just the energy, in this area, the creative energy. I know when you come in here sometime and you get into your zone, that man, you get kind of lost in the music, right?
Yeah, the music like brushing my teeth, you feel me?
Yeah,
Some shit a nigga do every day.
yeah.
I love it. My work ethic impeccable. I just go to work, you feel me? I'm working with the kids, bro. I'm out the way. Ain't nothing out there, so why not create something in here that's monumental, that's legendary, that I can lead to my kids for generations, you feel me? My grandchildren, whenever I have grandchildren, yeah. my nieces, nephews, and provide a signal for a song. You feel me? As far as like, hey, you can come here to get on and work. You know what I mean? Taking the same street ethics to corporate America. You know what I mean? Turning this shit into a Fortune 500 company. You feel me? Like showing the people like only people who can get in our way is us.
Yeah.
Nobody else. And once you, unlock your mind and get into that self work, that self healing, and high vibration shit, like that's what the nigga really be talking about in the music. You will see that. You know what I mean? Only your worst enemy is yourself. So you might well become best friends with yourself. You know what I mean? Because you got your best interests and nobody know you better than you.
You know, me and you, we talk often, and when we talk, what I'm saying, we normally get on some real deep shit, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm about to ask you a serious question because I just want to hear your answer for real, for real.
Yes, sir.
For what reason do you make music, bro?
Therapy, healing, trying to wake the people up. You know what I mean? Um, Motivational purposes, enlightenment, teaching. You know what I mean? Self-awareness, self-reflection, and to fix myself. You feel me? It's a form of therapy. Like I say, it's like breathing. It's like yoga. It's like exercising. You feel me? So yeah, and most important, like I say, to touch the people and wake the people up.
So not just medicine for you, but medicine for the world. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we trying to have the world with this shit. You know what I mean? Like all that gangster shit played out. That shit a facade anyway. It's like WWE. Ain't nobody operating out with principles, morals, or respect. That shit about clout. You know what I mean? These niggas when they last a day in the field. You know what I mean? So like we ain't even on there. We passed that part. That was survival. Now it's like living, breathing. You know what I mean? Waking up, smelling the coffee. You dig? Smelling the roses. Being aware and so in the moment that you ain't missing what you need to be focused on.
I just think, man, we kind of got to retake control of the culture, man.
Agreed?
You know what I'm saying? Because, some bad intentioned people, man, took control of the culture, man. And, they raping the culture for real, for real. And they kind of got us, perpetuating, a vicious cycle of self-destruction for real, man. It's
Yeah.
like, it's kind of like the cycle of life. I can't say that I ain't see this because, like, I can remember, man, in the genesis of hip hop, man, in this beginning, all the music was positive,
Yeah.
and then gangster rap hit, NWA, Scarface and the Ghetto Boys, that whole West Coast movement, and everything changed. So, I try not to be overly critical of the youth about the messages that they're putting out.
Yeah.
But my thing is like growth though. Just don't remember, don't forget to grow. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Remember that you gotta evolve. You can't just stay stuck there. You know what I mean? I understand that, when you in the trenches, you gotta do what you gotta do.
doubt.
But ultimately your goal is supposed to be to pull yourself up out that. And not just yourself monetarily, but spiritually, mentally, emotionally.
That's most important, spiritually. You know what I mean? Like self-awareness, your soul. You know what I mean? Your mental state. Like a lot of us suffer from PTSD and trauma from that shit, and don't even understand or realize that. You know what I mean? Like we really be coming out like crazy, tumultuous situations, and upbringings that we so normalized and we neutralize to the normalization of that shit being normal. You feel me? Like being in the trap and entrenched in poverty. You dig what I'm saying? Like you said before, we had a conversation where they say the devil. What for a concept? Something about the devil.
So why does the black man love the devil?
Yeah.
Because he gives him nothing.
Give them nothing.
It's like we don't fall in love with a bunch of empty things.
Yeah.
You
Filling
know?
voids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of voids getting felt. So, there's a spiritual awakening that's happening. There's an energy and a synergy in the universe, man. Like everything a cycle. Come back around. Like this the new trippy, like the new hippie movement, you feel me? Like Jimi Hendrix, the 70s, where people waking up and we coming out of epidemic, you know what I mean? We coming out of town where it was a lot of disparity. There's a lot of like bravery, there's a lot of people speaking up in a different way, you know what I mean? Like just fighting with a cause, you know what I mean? Like this shit like Marvin Gaye, this shit like a mixture of Marvin Gaye's Rick James, Stevie Wonder. You dig, like shipping the culture in a positive aspect. You know.
And bringing it back to the music, man, because it's all relative. I hear a lot of messages, about love, black love. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like a foreign concept in our music nowadays. You don't really hear a lot of that.
Yeah.
You hear a lot of it from the older, but as far as
doubt.
with the younger, it's kind of more tumultuous.
Yeah, man, we missing love in our culture, in our generation. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of, like I say, no principle driven, you know what I mean? Energy going on, man. A lot of backdooring, a lot of, like, lack of, you feel me? There's more deceit going on than it is, like, transparency, and it take healing, it takes self-reflection, even know love and love yourself first, because it starts with you. And a lot of people ain't taught that, you know what I mean? We lack mothers, fathers, you know what I mean? Based off of like shit that happened in the 90s. You feel me? Like Clinton era, 3-strike law, shit like that. Like we facing the aftermath of all that. So a lot of us like lost in the sauce trying to find our way. But like I'm here to like wake niggas up in a cool way. Like I look just like y'all. I come from what y'all come from. It's just like, nah, it's cool to love, bro. Like,
You elevate it.
Yeah, we operating on God level. You feel me? Like elevation, real mental elevation. Where, like man, you can love yourself, love your people, respect your people. You know what I mean? Take care of your situation. However you got to do it, just stay safe and practice principles. You feel me? There's a lot of that lacking because niggas ain't got the information. But we here to get niggas the information.
Yeah.
So.
As people around the store, I vibe to the music, the lighting, everything is hip hop. You know what I'm saying? This whole building is hip hop, and it's right in the heart of VCU, man. You 27 years old, man.
Yes,
About to be 28. That's impressive, bro.
Nah, definitely. It's a blessing to say the least.
Sure,
man.
It is, man. I see that the youth now are leaping into entrepreneurship. What do you think is driving that?
The yearning for more, whether it's in the selfish, greedy way or in the motivational way. You know what I mean? Just understanding the sky's the limit. I think a lot of people are waking up. It's just lack of guidance with the waking up. You know what I mean? So,
The difference between y'all generation and ours is y'all got there a lot quicker than we did. Like entrepreneurship and things of that nature, man, came to us later in life, like in our 30s, 40s.
And we in the internet age too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
so y'all
saying?
got more
we privy
access.
to we privy to the information.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, it's a whole vibe, man, for real. So what's next, man? What's next for you beyond the music?
Philanthropy, property, real estate. Goddamn, a lot of giving back, most importantly. Like, the more we get, the abundant, life will come. Spreading that shit. A lot of teaching, you know what I mean? Schooling, you feel me? Trying to open up a school, you feel me? Like private institutes, for rehabilitation programs, you know what I mean? The shit we talk about with the nonprofit, all that, you know what I mean? It's just the beginning. Like, this is just the beginning. It's the first gate, the first car we getting in, you feel me? So we can lead with the horse, you feel me? And the horse is the engine. It's just us, just our man, you feel me?
Dope, man. You got kids, bro?
Yeah, I got kids, man, for sure. Yeah, just have my son. I got actually both.
Yeah.
I got my daughter. She my oldest, that's my baby son. And daddy love you. She 11, about to be 12. My son, he's 7, about to be 8. And I just had a little son back in September. He almost 4 months. Then I got a little girl on me right now. You know what I mean? Daddy love all y'all. You feel me? I do it for y'all. That's why, get busy and grind hard for you. You know what I'm saying?
So now I want to talk a little bit about legacy, man. I consider you family, man. You like, your nephew since you was a little one.
Like you said, man, I was raised by wolves, you feel me?
Before I left, I was in the music, and when I came home and I seen you doing your thing with the music, I was like, all right, that's all right,
Sure.
Do you think your kids gonna get that bug, man? Like when you be playing your music, man, how that be for them?
Oh, they love it. I mean, they be asking me, what's the name of this song? The unreleased shit, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I definitely I I know they paying attention. You know, my son, he said he like music too. He be freestyling, rapping. Like, they motivated back, you feel me? But whatever they want to do, I had them a whole 100% to support them, you feel me?
Does that kind of factor in to why you make the type of music that you make?
Yeah, also, I agree. Yeah, for sure. It's like, I want to teach them, be by example, you know what I mean? Because I'm the prime example, not the play on words, but they follow me, they paying attention to me the same way when I was young. I was paying attention to who I was running behind, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but they got a father figure in their life, so it's like setting that example so they understand, like, all right, my daddy my superhero, but also he's my teacher, my spiritual advisor, my guide, you know what I'm saying? Like, the shit we lack coming up.
When I came in, you was working, so I don't want to hold you up too long, but I'm gonna ask you one more question. If you had some advice for a young up-and-coming artist, you know, trying to figure out this whole pathway to music, what would it be?
First and foremost, believe in yourself, trust your instincts, invest in yourself, be unapologetically you, transparent, raw form, raw emotion, tell your story. Don't get caught up in the facade out there, you know what I mean? Get your business straight as well, you know. Treat it like a business, because the music business is a business, you dig? So how you pay in order, make sure you ain't dependent solely on music, you feel me? Have other things going on, start you a t-shirt company, because it go hand in hand, you know what I mean? If you in the state where it's legal, try to get into cannabis, check your age regulations and stuff like that, things of that nature. Try to do sneakers, you know what I mean? If you wearing it, sell it, you feel what I'm saying? Like, understand it's a lifestyle, understand it's entrepreneurship, understand it's entertainment. There's a million ways to skin a cat, so you can monetize on social media. Like, it's different platforms to get paid, so if you're gonna be using anything, utilize it in a higher form. Don't misuse it, you dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Utilize all your resources. You feel me? Like, tap in with people. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Like, take your stairs too. Elevator, you gonna have to come down eventually. You're gonna miss so many steps. You need your steps, because that's your wisdom. That's your knowledge. And listen, you know, accept constructive criticism. If somebody really like rocking with you and they care, they ain't trying to benefit off you, they give you some information to gain. You feel me? Listen to that. Hold on to that. You know what I mean? Decipher it. You know, practice discernment. You feel me? Yeah, like I say, stay pure, stay motivated. Love. You feel me?
Community Conversations, man. Thomas Mundy, Prime N923.
So,
Thank you for inviting me out, man.
yeah, I appreciate you. You already know, man. It's family, man. Love, man. For real.
My guy, man.
Sure.